welcome along to this new video. In this video I'm going to talk to you about a quick channel update. I've got a few things here that I want to talk about and also bring you up to speed on things that are going to happen. I've got an unboxing yesterday that I did on stuff that I got on my birthday from Amazon, and I've also got, this is the last part of the stuff from Amazon today. So I'll unbox that at the end of the video. And I just want to say thank you to anybody who's wished me a happy birthday, either on here or on Instagram. I really appreciate that, and I had a great birthday, and your kind words made it all that much better. So thanks very much for that. I really appreciate it. So what's going to happen in the channel coming up? Well, it's going to be a lot more of the same. Obviously, I'm going to do on the end of the month hauls. I'm going to do reviews of things. I'm going to do deep dives into some of my movies here that maybe don't see the light of day. Somebody asked us about if I could go through all of the movies on my shelves, and that's quite a good idea. It would have to be broken up in a certain way that would have to make it work, where I couldn't really do it if I'm pulling them off the shelves like that. I couldn't take the thing over to do it on the shelves. What I do is I might just concentrate in a section. I'm thinking about doing an overall video where I can stand up and I can say, this is all my Arrow stuff, this is my 88 stuff, which goes into my Hammer stuff, which has got some US stuff there, and I can point out to where things are, so you get a bit of a flavour of where I store things and how I put things on the shelves and where I can find them. Because I could put them all in alphabetical order, which is fair enough, but I think that you would lose all of this sort of, in my OCD world, this looks great, so does this as well. You know, this type of thing. I want to keep them things together. So anyway, and they're in collections as well. So, but I'll do that in another video. And that was a good selection. That was a good question or a request from a subscriber. So thanks very much for that. Also, I do plan to finish off the rest of me. I've got a few videos to finish off. I've got a few like the Arrow. I've still got maybe one or two Arrow videos to finish off. I've got a lot of I've still got a couple of the Action Comics to finish off, because I've had the place where I do the Action Comics is downstairs, and I found that with building work it's been quite hard to do it, and obviously I want to give it without having jump cuts all the way through the videos like I did in the other ones. So that's coming, but it'll be a little bit down the line when this building work stops. I know I've got a free rein to carry on and I won't get interrupted. I'm easily put off, you know. So anyway, I want to say a thanks again to all the new subscribers that have come recently. I feel like my subscriber rate has jumped up quite a bit, and I think that's off the back of shout outs. I do think I've received some great shout outs recently, and I want to thank Physical Media for Life. Thanks for that great shout out, and also Leon Talks Film. I want to give them both a shout out for the fact that their recent shout outs has seen my subscriber list really jump up, and I've got them to thank for that. Also, I would like to take this time just to talk about the fact that on my channel I've got 20,000 views on my videos, which is quite extraordinary to me. I've been doing the channel for just nearly 5 months, and that's been a shocking sort of number to have, to say that that's a thing that happens. You think that when it comes up, because when it starts off and you get 300 and 400 and then it goes to about 1,000, you think that's great. And you kind of forget about that part, and then all of a sudden it seemed that you go back to it, and that seemed to be going up really quick, which I'm really appreciative of. And I think, wow, that people are actually tuning into these videos. Also, I've made it as well. I was quite surprised the other day to find out I'd made just over 100 videos, which is, you know, it shows that sometimes you go on a channel and you think, if they've got channels, they've got videos to look at, and they've got like 100 or 200, you think that must be years later. But it's amazing how quickly these videos can pop up. So I plan to do 2 to maybe 3 a week, not to overpopulate it, but you know, just to keep it going, because I do like having regular content to put out. I think that it works for me anyway. Also, would you like to have a Q&A? I don't know if that's even the thing. It won't be live. I don't think I'll be able to go live at this point. I don't know how to do it, and I don't think you can do it properly until you get 1,000 subs, and that's way down the line. But maybe you can. I don't know. I don't know anything about it, but it won't be live. But would you want to do a Q&A video where you ask me questions, and on one video, and then the next time I'll answer them questions? It's a thing that you might want to do. I don't know. Thank you very much for my 20,000 views, which is mad. Also, thanks to everyone who's subscribed and who is subscribing. I really appreciate that. It keeps this channel going. It's a great feeling to think that people are coming along, watching the stuff, interacting, and then you can feel that you've got an audience to make you go on to the next video and all that type of thing. That's great. So that's about it. I'm going to give you the chance to look now at a couple of unboxings. So I'm going to go through the unboxings before I come back to this unboxing. So I'm going to pass you over to me from yesterday. And
so I'm having to keep it low, a little bit low, because it's 9:30 at night and everybody's in bed. Not. So this morning, my wife said to us, I feel a bit bad because I haven't got you anything for your birthday. And I said, well, where would you go to get me anything for my birthday? And she says, well, I don't know. And I said, well, exactly. Nowhere's open. So I said to her, she says, well, why don't you get yourself something off Amazon? And I says, well, yes, please. So I immediately set myself out a goal of just spending loads of money on Amazon. But when I noticed that if I ordered it within the next hour, when I went on about 10 o'clock, then it would have get delivered today, which I couldn't believe. So I thought, there's no way that's going to happen. I'll order some stuff, but it'll never come through the post. Now, lo and behold, there it is. So I'll do a quick unboxing for you on here. And so really, since I was the last thing from Amazon, I was a bit like that with it. I'm going to say I'm quite like that at the minute, because they did do a good job with this, so I'll give them that. They've redeemed themselves, so I'm going to forgive them for the debacles concerning Gamera and Mothra. Maybe if I just don't order kaiju films off them, I'll be alright. Okay, so will I get this off in one go? Thought it was going to be. Not too bad, not too bad. So anyway, what have I got? Now there's another part of this is going to come tomorrow, but if it all come tomorrow, I wouldn't have minded. But it's nice to have something to open on your birthday. But the way the world is at the minute, you know, it's not something you're going to immediately be able to go to a shop and get anything from. So like I say, I hope the light's alright, because it's pitch black. I've got this light on up here. You might be able to see as you might not. Well, you will be able to see as I can see myself. So anyway, what did I get in this package? So I'll reach in and I'll see if I can get, I'll just pull them out. So the first thing I got, whoops, was is it Moon in Scorpio. Actually, that's quite apt, isn't it? Because I am a Scorpion. It is Scorpio at the moment. So wow, that's a little added bonus to that. It's got a nice slip on it as well. Black case, doesn't matter. And that is number 45 on the Slasher Classics collection. Nice slip on that one. So I ordered that one. That was great. I do need them because obviously I collect all of them. So happy to get the slip with it as well. What next? 10 to Midnight. Great film. I saw this at the pictures. I remember seeing it, and we liked it that much that it became one of the ones I used to get out of the video shop all the time. This is spine number 44, and I hear that this has got a really nice transfer. It's a scan from the original negatives, so it meant to look very nice in it. I do remember watching this, and I do love Charles Bronson as an action hero. I think he always comes across as a kind of no holds barred type of person. So I'm happy to get those too, especially on slips, and they will keep my. I know there's a couple. I think there's a couple more coming out in December, so I'll get them next month. But they were on my radar, so I thought, well, why not? I'll go and get them. So what else did I get? Because I know there's something in here that you might. I know my wife hates this series, but oops. I've got the latest album by a band called the Lemon Twigs. Now, me and my wife went to see these last year, or the year before, probably, I think it was last year, and they were absolutely brilliant. Now, there's a strange sort of turn of events. This fella here, they're only they're pair of brothers. I think he's the oldest brother and he's the youngest brother. I think they're just into their 20s. This lad here is actually starred in a film, and I believe it was Sinister or Sinister 2. And you'll know him if you know Sinister, you'll know the fella. Obviously he's a lot thinner in that film, but he was a star in that film. But they do music together, Lemon Twigs, and this album's called Songs for the General Public. And I think they might have done a few songs of this at the gig I was at, but the latest album they had out was the one that they played most of the songs from, and they're absolutely brilliant. And they're such talented musicians, I couldn't believe what they were. The type of music they play is a bit more like, I'm going to say it sounds a bit weird, but it's like vaudeville. It's kind of like clips from, like show films, like show musicals and show musicals. That's what they play music like, with a bit of rock in it. It's quite hard to explain. I'll leave a link down to one of the songs down below. You'll really, if you like that type of music, you really like it. So what was the last thing I got that's coming today? There is one more coming tomorrow. So this video that's going to all couple up with is probably going to have a lot of things added to it, and I think this is going to feature in my what's it going to be, my channel update video. So the last thing I got today is, I'm surprised it's actually fit in the box. And don't judge. Police Academy. I think we might have a rattle in there. Houston, we have a problem. But I've got to admit, I really do like these films. Not all of them. And Police Academy 2 especially, and Police Academy 3, although my wife cannot stand, is it Bobcat Goldthwait with his strange voice. I did like up to 4, and I think I haven't seen 6 and 7, but I think 5 was a little bit of a letdown. But I don't mind that, because these other ones, I really do like them. And I've been wanting to get this from HMV and also CEX, but it's always been just that little bit expensive to me. And this was 15 quid, so I just thought, I'm going to get it. Why not? It's coming in really good nick actually, but there you go. So I'm a big fan of some of the characters in here, especially one called Proctor, who must be the thickest bloke on the planet. He's absolutely amazing. The things he comes out with, I can't wait to see. I haven't seen one of these films for a long time, and I can't wait to see. I don't know, I'm not holding out that they're going to be anything spectacular on Blu-ray, but I do feel that they're going to, well, obviously the best they can look at. And I've got the whole lot, and that's it. And I mean, probably won't watch 6 and 7, but I'll take it, see how it goes. So yeah, so I can get these in shot. Not a bad little haul, and there's, like I say, there's one more coming tomorrow. So in a birthday haul, that's not a bad going actually. I'm quite pleased with that, especially since I didn't order it. I only ordered it a few hours ago, well, 10 o'clock, and here it is. Here it was at 6:30. It was delivered through the door. Amazing. Well, not delivered through the door, it was handed to me. Okay, so I'm going to pass you back over to John, and thanks for taking the time out to look at this section.
So yes, so that's my birthday haul and another thing that I picked up and all that. And also I've got the last thing that came today, which is going to round off my birthday celebrations. I don't know if I'm going to be as strong as I was opening these things, because obviously when you hit 23, things start to go, But this has been on my radar for a long time. Probably a bit too long. I don't know if it's going to have the slip that was with it. And weirdly enough, I saw this for a reasonable price in CEX with a slip on, and I thought to myself, this is mad. You don't usually get slips in CEX, especially in my CEX. They seem to throw them all away. I'll get rid of them. I don't understand that at all. So I didn't get it, of course, and then what happened? I went back the next time I was there. It was only a couple of days later, and it wasn't, well, the slip wasn't there. The slip had been taken off, but the film was still there for the same price, and I was like, that's not happening. So, because obviously you've seen my other videos, this was just a quick one about this one. All the discs, one of the discs was loose, but it was fair enough. It was fine. It was rattling, but not too much. So I think I've got a slip. I don't know. If I have, then it's not showing me an address off there. No, it's not. Oh, denied. Cruelly denied. I don't mind, because most of these films don't have slips anyway that I've got. This film now that I've got for my last thing is the Jackie Chan film Wheels on Meals, well, it's a really strange title. That I do honestly think that it's a really odd title, but never mind. It's meant to be a great film. I've seen a few things of it, and I do think the fight scenes between is it Benny the Jets and Jackie Chan. That's an absolutely brilliant. There's some really crazy stunts in it as well, as you do get in Jackie Chan films. So it's got, I'm pretty sure that the only thing you're missing off it is the slipcover. The slipcover is really nice, but most of my Eureka titles do not have slips on them anyway, so I can live with that. It does make them quite uniform. Okay, so yep, so that's the last one I got in my birthday haul. So thanks very much for watching. Like I say, it's just a quick channel update, just to give you a bit of heads up to what's sort of coming up in the future. If you want to, this Q&A, I don't know what you would ask us, but whatever you want to ask us, I'll answer. Nothing too personal, of course. Okay, so thanks very much again. I will catch you on the next video, and you take care. Cheers.